Hey G-Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So for the episode, this cool bar right here, and basically what this is a Switchbot contact sensor, and I also have another device here as well, which is a Switchbot bot, and I also have one more as well, and this is the Switchbot Hub Mini. So if I put all three together, it actually works really well. So if you guys don't know what this is for right here, this is basically like a little Hub Mini where you can use IR remote to connect it on here, and you connect all of these on here as well. So that way it's actually connected onto Alexa or your smart home devices. So I already have this all set up, and I already have this one all set up. The only one that I do not have set up is this one right here, but I'll definitely show you guys what the other two looks like as well. So let me actually open this up first to show you guys what is actually included inside before I show you guys how to set it up. Alright, so first thing I see inside, they do provide a user manual to teach you guys how to set a product and how to use it. And then inside the package, this is basically everything that's included inside. Let me take each one out. So right here are the mounting accessories that they provide for you guys that you can use to mount it on. Right here are two batteries that they include for you guys, which are AAA batteries that you want to put inside the product to activate it. And then right here are the devices. So these are the two little sensors. So one of them you guys want to put it against the wall, and one of them you guys want to put on the door. And basically what happens is that once you guys open the door and it senses that it actually opens up the door like that, it will actually turn off or on your light or whatever you guys want to use to connect it on here. For me, I'm going to use it to actually activate my light switch so that way it can actually turn off and on the light. But let me actually open this up first to show you guys what it actually looks like. Alright, so when you take it out, you can see that this is basically what the product looks like. So here's a little button right here. Here's the indicator light. There's no light on this one, but it's basically a little sensor. If you see in the back right here, they provide you guys a 3M tape that you just want to stick onto the wall or the door, which I'll show you guys how to do that in a second. And in the back right here, you can open up the slot right here. And that is basically where to plug in the actual battery. So let me actually do that first. Alright, so I got the battery in. Let's test it out. So first thing I want to do is connect it onto my app right here first. Alright, so you can see the app actually detected it already. So I'm going to press on right here. And tell you guys to press and hold the button right here for 2 seconds. And once you guys do that, you can see a flashing light like that. And you want to click on next. Alright, so I found the device. Just connect it. If you guys already have like a Hub Mini and it's already all set up, you guys can actually connect that as well, so that way it's actually use like your smart home devices like Alexa, etc. And I ask you guys to update the device, which is what I'm doing right here. Alright, so we're all done. So once you guys put the device onto your app, you guys can actually control the modes on here. So there's a pressing mode or motion sensor mode. Let me show you guys how to do that. Let me see right here, you guys want to press an exit. And tell you guys the difference between the pressing mode and motion sensor. So I want to do the motion detection, and then we'll save. Alright, so once you guys do that and start using the product, you can see right here how it shows open because the actual sensor is not side by side. So you can see when we put it side by side, it shows that it's closed. But once I pull this part out, it shows that it's open. So that is basically how it senses like the motion on here, and you can control the automation on here for like turn it on or turn it off your light or your devices or whatever. So you guys want to create a scene on here, and you guys want to add a collection on top. You guys want to select what you guys want to use. So in this case, I'm going to use the sensor right here. And I'll ask you guys which option you guys want to use, contact or motion sensor. And I'll use the motion detection right here. And I'll ask you guys whether you guys want to use it when it's dim or bright. And I'll ask you guys about the action right here, which we're going to turn on a light. Alright, so once you guys have that all set up, then you guys want to press the check mark on top. And then it's all set. You can definitely adjust the automation however you guys want to. So if you guys want to turn on your fan, your light or whatever, you can definitely do all that on here. And especially if you guys connect it onto your Smart Hub Mini, it makes it a lot easier as well. But let me actually go set this up and show you guys how it works first. Alright, so that is basically how you guys set a product. Let's give it a try and see what actually works. So let me use it on the app right here. Let's press off. Alright, so it turns off. Turns on. Turns off, turns on. So the product definitely does work, if you can see. And when you guys install it, you guys want to make sure the product is sticked on pretty well, especially if it has this little gap in the bottom. But this is basically how you guys set up this part right here. So you can see we have our Hub Mini all set right here. All we need to do is plug in the cable to generate power on the device, and then everything else is controlled on the app. Unless you guys are using like an IR remote to connect it on here, then you guys need to point the remote on here to connect it. But this is basically how you guys set up the Hub Mini right here. Alright, so I'm going to stick it right here and show you guys how it works and when it actually works. And what I recommend is that when you guys first set up the product, you guys want to put side by side like this to actually test it out first to see when it actually works. Because if it does not work, you guys need to adjust it. And obviously for that setting for closing the door, you don't have to set that if you guys don't want to. You guys always delete that setting. But for now, I'm going to just stick it on here first. So somewhere around here should be fine. I just want to stick it on. Alright, so that should be fine. So let's give it a try and see how it works. Let me turn off the light first. Alright, so we got the product all set right here, and see. Let's test it out and see how it works. Alright, So it definitely does work. And I only set the opening option. If I want to set the closing option, I can definitely do that as well. So I'm actually set a closing option to show you guys what happens. Alright, so I just set it. Let's give it a try. So you can see there is a delay when it comes to closing the light. So I'm assuming that's because it just did the action, so it takes some time for it to actually react. But I don't think I need the closing option, I just need the opening option. So I'm gonna take that off. Alright, so I just deleted that scene. So let's try to open it again and see what happens when we close it. Alright, so it works. Welcome back, guys. So now you guys saw a quick test of the product and definitely see it actually does work, actually works quite well. Super easy to install and super easy to use. This actually makes it a lot easier for you guys to use the product, especially if you guys are coming home late and it's like super dark. This makes it a lot easier for you guys to turn off and on the light. And obviously, even though you guys set all of this up, you guys can still turn off and on the light manually if you guys want to on the wall switch, or if you guys want to do it, you can definitely use it on the app as well. So that is basically everything that's on the product. Now the unboxing and testing the product, now to answer the question of whether or not it actually work or not. So for all these products that I just show you guys, like the Switchbot bot, the Hub Mini, and also the contact sensor, I would definitely have to say that all of them are actually pretty worth it if you guys want to make your experience a lot easier. For turning on like maybe your light or some other devices, you can definitely do all of that on here. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have just one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save the money for something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.